5 deaths and 11 kills. Let's talk about that. Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to the beginning of a very bad match. So this was a dismal beginning for a match for me. First off, I can't remember the name of this map, but it's an old one. I'm not a huge fan of this side of the map. I think the other side's a lot more fun, and I always get confused by that point. Why would you have a map high zone like that and completely surrounded with those rocky outcroppings you can't shoot through? Gaijin map design, guys. And I'm going to start off with the negative, because as you saw from those results, this was positive for us. It wasn't the best gameplay. It was a slugfest. Did you see that enemy tank? Because I didn't. These are dismal conditions. And right at this point, I was seriously considering just jumping out of this match, hopping into 5-3 USA and capturing his own in a Hellcat and seeing where we got. Trying to make some event progress here. But I made a promise to myself, and I've talked about this with this event. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to focus on event progress. Sure, I'll pick my lineup based upon the progress that I'm likely to get out of it. I'm in my 4.0 Germany lineup because I'm going for a ground kill streak right now. But I made a promise to myself to do my best and hope for the best. No negative play style, no jumping out of matches, no getting angry at other people. And you know what? Because I made it to myself, I break it all the time. But that's my goal, right? To do my best. And this is a miserable, miserable situation. I can't see. Now, I don't have the sharpest eyes. I have average eyes at best. But my TV is all the way across the living room from me. And it's just a 1920 by 1080 television set. So, I know that other people have, tougher hardware than me. I used to play on a 1024 laptop at 30 frames per second, right? I know, man. I know. Minimum graphics, by the way. Obviously, I've got better hardware now. And some of you I can actually thank for that. So thank you, by the way. I'm talking on a mic that a friend bought me, by the way. So things could be worse. But that's not what I was thinking at this point in the match. Here we are, set on fire by another tank we can't see. I go into 2 different view modes. Outside the third person, I can't tell where this guy is. I literally cannot see him. And the tank that's shooting me, T-3457, I'm never going to see him. I don't see him now. I'm aiming where I saw that cannon fire come from, though. We got a hit, took out his transmission, so he's not moving. We aim over a bit. I can't see him, can you? With the UI turned off, I still can't see him. We got another hit, though. Move the gun sight over just a little bit. Add 1 tick up on the aiming. And we finished him off. This is a miserable situation. But we're making the best out of it. And let me tell you something. My attitude, my feelings, I didn't feel any better about this match from start to finish. I was pissed off the whole match. I had to struggle with my emotions the whole time through this match because I was getting so mad that it was clouding my vision, and I'm already blind. And maybe the reason I'm posting this one, it's not because I got 11 kills, right? Because 5 deaths and 11 kills, that's not great. We did kick some ass, but we got our face beat up real bad, and they always go for the face. Why do they always go for the face? Hit on an M10 that, again, I can't see, but I aim up here, and we finish him off with 1 through the chassis. We saw where he was firing from. We took a speculative shot, hit into his transmission. The snail gods smile on us. And blind, we fire at the enemy. I don't know if these guys can see me. I suspect as a KV I stand out a little bit more. Ooh, I see you. It's nice to actually get the first shot on an enemy for a change. What's that, our 3rd, 4th kill? Something like that. Enemy KV would take a shot. We're going to need a lot more shots to take him down from this range. It's tricky going KV versus KV. That one, a lucky penetration through the mantlet, takes down his entire turret crew. That lets off some of the pressure, but I know there's 2 or 3 more enemy tanks in this area. I see one of them, a Stewart. You know what? We'll go for it. Just a bit, and we take him down. That's only because our gunner is well trained. He's able to elevate and rotate the cannon at the same time. I really don't like the crew training mechanic in War Thunder because I think it gives an advantage to the most experienced players of the game, and I don't think that experienced players like myself need that advantage. I would like us all to have the effects of a fully trained crew at all times, but I understand that it's something that War Thunder monetizes, and it's not the worst thing to build a progression system into the game. I'd prefer it wasn't there, but that's okay. Again, you take what you get and you make the best out of it. There's a time for communicating things that you'd like to see change, because that's all we can do is communicate. But most of the time, and these are times when you want to speak out, when you want to yell into space, into the void, most of the time nobody's listening. So just make the best out of it. If you can't make something change, then make the best out of it until change happens. And then maybe you get a chance to steer that change. Maybe you don't. Su-85. Yeah, that's a good way to take down a KV-1. We're at a little bit of an up tier here, which is another reason why I wasn't so excited about this match. But we've picked up 6 ground kills. That's our ground forces kill streak for the day. Feels good. Now, the pressure's off. So I jump into an airplane, BF-109 F4 Trop. This is my darling, as you can tell from the beautiful custom camouflage that I made for this one. Somebody asked me, by the way, to go off on a bit of a tangent. Do you make all the custom camouflages you use? All the tacky ones, all the weeb anime ones, all the video game reference ones, pretty much all of those are ones that I've made. All the poorly made ones, those are mine. But if I can't make a good one, or I should say, if I can't make one that I enjoy, then I'll often download one, because I like to have just a personal touch to my vehicles. And I know that that's not what a lot of people want to see, but this is me. It makes me smile, and I really, really like the Undertale camouflage that I have going on here. Camouflage. I'm disguised as a weeb. But, anyway, can you see the enemy tank capturing the zone down there? We've done a couple of passes, I can't see him. So we hear an enemy airplane. Open up. There's only one chance here, we're not going to outturn him. It looks like some kind of yak. It was a Yak 9. I almost thought we collided with him. You can't see this in the replay, but in the kill cam I saw that we had sheared off. There it is, you got just a flash of it. We cut off one of his wings. He'll go down, but because he's a yak, he'll take his time going down, because they can fly with so much damage. But that's okay. He crashes in about 10 seconds. You won't see that. We got the UI turned off because, I mean, I can't see what's going on. Maybe you guys can see. But there's an air kill, so we're up to 7 kills for this match, which, as you know, means we're not going to get a whole lot more. We're going to die more, though. So we take out the duck. And again, if I seem a little bit weird to you right now, it's because this is how I deal with anger. And the only reason that I'm being really honest about that is that I think this is a positive way to deal with anger. If something's got you upset, what I do is you can laugh or you can cry. And so I like to laugh at the ridiculousness of the world. We get yellowed on our fuselage and a tiny portion of one of our wing by that 50 cal fire, and I can feel it hampering the already trash flight characteristics of the duck. So seeing this enemy AA, I decide to go all in, We're almost falling out of the sky already, and at this point I just committed to taking him down. I tried to pull out, but well, whatever. 8 kills. I'll take it. So you can laugh or you can cry. I like to laugh. And it helps to embrace the circumstances you're in. Anger is the friend of someone who wants to punch through some drywall. If you need to punch through some drywall to escape a burning building, try to avoid the 2x4s. They're stronger than you'll ever be. But if you can avoid the studs, can you see the enemy tank? He's marked on our map because he's so close to our spawn. I'm about, less than 100 feet away from him? I can't see him. There he goes. He exploded. Do you see where he was? I still can't figure out where he was. There's a tank destroyer marked on our map right now because he's so close to our spawn. And there's an enemy medium tank about to meet us. Oh, did I say medium? I meant a KV-2. He must have been using high explosive, which is the better round to use for the KV-2. He pushed forward too far. He's got no team support here. Not a great tactic for a KV-2, so we're still on fire. We just put that out now because we took down one of his loaders. I mean, if I'd known he was a KV-2, I would have put the fire out right away. And he's dead. He was not in a good position, so we managed to get a kill because the derp tank that is the KV-2 is not the derp tank that the KV-2 was. They reduced the high explosive filler in its high explosive round, and they reduced the penetration value on its APHE down to under 100 millimeters, which can make it difficult, especially in an up tier, to deal damage with the KV-2. So we should have died there, but we didn't. We had the bullshit on our side this time, and without getting a good sight at that enemy Su-85 turned out to be, we got a round straight through his mantlet, took him down. It's always nice to see. 10 kills. We'll pick up one more here on this potato truck. I didn't know what he was. I was hoping it wasn't and what's it called, M46, I can't remember. The Americans, they name everything M something. That one actually went over him. He's closer than we thought he was. I open up with the machine gun and actually deal some damage, so I know it's a potato truck, and that second shot takes him down. It's enemy popping smoke down there. Looks like a medium tank. I'll try and get the barrel down, and I'm thinking, move, you sow. We bounce off of his lower frontal plate. Okay, whatever. And we get taken down. So that's the match. 11 kills, 5 deaths. We made good progress on the event, but even more, I feel like I made progress on my soul today. There's so many paths that you go down when something makes you angry that just lead to madness. I've got a video called Why I Introduce Myself as a Crazy Person. If you haven't watched that one, if you're not aware that I'm a youth pastor, maybe check that one out. And otherwise, come join us on the Discord. Got more fatherly advice for you there. Good luck in the event, guys. And good luck in the coming days in War Thunder and in your lives, which are so much more important. Catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.